Kate Hudson is a renowned actress known for her charming and charismatic personality, first gaining widespread recognition for her role in Almost Famous. As the daughter of Hollywood icon Goldie Hawn and stepdaughter of Kurt Russell, Hudson quickly became a household name after portraying Penny Lane in Cameron Crowe's critically acclaimed masterpiece. The captivating actress continued to shine on the big screen, quickly cementing herself as a beloved star of romantic comedies with standout performances in films like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Bride Wars, and You, Me, and Dupree. She later expanded her repertoire, taking on roles in thrillers such as The Killer Inside Me and the biographical drama Marshall. With a career spanning over 25 years, Hudson has showcased her versatility across various genres, delivering unforgettable performances. Here are Kate Hudson's best movies. 10. The Killer Inside Me, 2010. Adapted from the Jim Thompson novel of the same name, the 2010 crime drama The Killer Inside Me features the talents of Casey Affleck, Jessica Alba, and Kate Hudson and follows Deputy Sheriff Lou Ford as he attempts to keep his violent and sadistic sociopathic tendencies under wraps in a small Texas town during the 1950s. Hudson appears as the homicidal lawman schoolteacher girlfriend, who begins to suspect that something isn't right with her intended husband-to-be. The Killer Inside Me was heavily criticized due to its violent, brutal depiction of violence towards women and for its graphic subject matter, but did earn appreciation for its stylish cinematography, taut atmosphere, and commanding performances. 9. The Reluctant Fundamentalist, 2012. In the 2012 political thriller The Reluctant Fundamentalist, a Pakistani man and aspiring Wall Street bigwig, Riz Ahmed, becomes a target of racism and hostility in the aftermath of the 9/11 terrorist attacks and finds his hope of achieving the American dream unjustly compromised. Liev Schreiber, Kiefer Sutherland, and Kate Hudson co-star in the thought-provoking drama, which shines a light on America's unease and the immense xenophobia that occurred in the wake of the devastating tragedy. The picture had its worldwide premiere at the Venice International Film Festival and garnered a mixed-bag response but was appreciated for its important message and moving premise. It won numerous accolades during its release, including the German Film Award for Peace. 8. Dr. T. The Women, 2000. In the endearing 2000 romantic comedy Drive T. The Women, Richard Gere headlines a star-studded cast featuring Helen Hunt, Farrah Fawcett, Laura Dern, and Kate Hudson. It portrays the titular gynecologist as he masterfully attempts to take care of his many patients and finds his personal life being affected by his needy and devoted clients. Hudson appears as Dr. T's daughter Dee Dee, who is engaged to be married despite sharing a secret romance with her close friend and maid of honor, Liv Tyler. While critics appreciated Gere's commanding performance as the exhausted doctor scrambling to satisfy the many needs of the women in his life, audiences weren't too impressed by the chaotic nature of the storyline, earning an F audience cinema score. 7. About Adam, 2001. Stuart Townsend stars as a magnetic Lothario who seduces four enamored siblings in the 2000 romantic comedy About Adam, with Kate Hudson appearing as one of the many objects of the young man's affections whose family becomes fascinated by the charming Dubliner. Townsend delivers an absorbing performance as the love-drunk eponymous character who leaves devoted and passionate admirers everywhere he goes, causing quite an uproar with the close-knit clan. Hudson's portrayal as the head-over-heels in love Lucy Owens attracted rave reviews, with CNN.com commenting, "If anybody still thinks Kate Hudson is getting too much mileage out of being Goldie Hawn's daughter, they'll be pleasantly surprised by the range she shows in About Adam." 6. Mona Lisa and the Blue Moon, 2021. June Young SEO and Kate Hudson headline the 2022 fantasy thriller Mona Lisa and the Blue Moon, and portray unlikely partners in crime who befriend one another after the titular character escapes from an insane asylum and goes on the run, using her supernatural powers to help make herself and eager accomplice Bonnie Bell, Hudson, make some quick money. The savvy duo's exploits attract the unwanted attention of a determined detective, Craig Robinson, who sets out to put an end to their lucrative crime spree. After having its worldwide premiere at the Venice Film Festival, Mona Lisa and the Blue Moon debuted to positive praise from both critics and audiences, with the lead actress's dynamic performances and the thriller's bold storytelling attracting rave reviews. 5. Marshall, 2017. In the Oscar-nominated 2017 biographical legal drama Marshall, the late and great Chadwick Boseman brilliantly appears as civil rights leader and first African-American Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall, with the compelling picture chronicling the prominent figure's first major cases in his decorated career, and features the additional talent of stars like Josh Gad, Kate Hudson, and Dan Stevens. Hudson stars as Eleanor Strubing, who accuses Joseph Spell, Sterling K. Brown, of rape and whose case was taken on by Marshall and subsequently won. The riveting courtroom drama was a massive critical successful, with Boseman's role as the celebrated jurist being lauded for his absorbing and dominating portrayal. 4. Deepwater Horizon, 2016. Mark Wahlberg appears as determined chief electronics technician Mike Williams, who fights for the lives of both his colleagues and himself after a devastating drilling rig causes a deadly blowout in the 2016 disaster drama Deepwater Horizon, which recounts the pulse-pounding real-life oil spill and lethal explosion that occurred on April 20, 2010. Featuring additional cast members including Kurt Russell, John Malkovich, and Dylan O'Brien, Hudson appears as Mike's encouraging wife Felicia, who rallies when news of the accident hits the mainland. While Deepwater Horizon failed to make a major splash at the box office, critics lauded the film for staying faithful to the actual events of the explosion and commended its thrilling action sequences and eye-opening insight into the deadly disaster. 3. Kung Fu Panda 3, 2016. Hudson provided her vocals to the fan-favorite 2016 blockbuster animated hit Kung Fu Panda 3, joining franchise stars like Jack Black, Angelina Jolie, and Dustin Hoffman in the martial arts comedy that follows the giant lovable panda Pa as he continues mastering his craft and reconnects with his estranged father while teaching a new group of aspiring martial arts. Along the way, Pa crosses paths with the nefarious spirit warrior Kai, J.K. Simmons, and the passionate ribbon-dancing panda May Hudson. Kung Fu Panda 3 went on to become Hudson's highest-grossing film of her career, raking in over $521 million worldwide and debuting to universal praise, with critics appreciating its refreshing narrative and stunning visuals. Its massive success led to a Netflix original animated series and an upcoming fourth installment that is scheduled to be released in 2024. 2. Almost Famous, 2000. Hudson skyrocketed to widespread fame when she portrayed ultimate groupie Penny Lane in Cameron Crowe's acclaimed 2000 dramedy masterpiece Almost Famous, which tells the spellbinding story of a child prodigy and gifted teenage journalist, Patrick Fugit, as he travels with the popular rock band Stillwater while covering the band and its hypnotic lead singer Russell Hammond, Billy Crudup. Penny Lane takes the aspiring writer under her wing and provides insight to life as a groupie and the thrill of the rock and roll world. Hudson received an Academy Award nomination and took home a Golden Globe for her unforgettable portrayal of the lively and passionate Penny, while Almost Famous also nabbed Cameron Crowe the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. The picture remains a beloved cult classic that is widely regarded as one of the greatest films of all time and also helped launch the careers of its spectacular ensemble cast. 1. Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, 2022. Kate Hudson joins an exceptional ensemble including Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, and Kathryn Hahn, sensationally portraying problematic supermodel-turned-fashionista Birdie J. Like its predecessor, Glass Onion received rave reviews from both critics and audiences, with the mystery's clever screenplay, lively performances, and exciting twists and turns garnering immense appreciation. The Rian Johnson film earned 2 Golden Globe nods and an Oscar nomination, and was named one of the top 10 films of the year by the National Board of Review.